brace yourself. The Golden Raspberry Awards are making a comeback. Who's ready to take the heat? Hey there, folks. Guess what? The Razzies are back in action for their 44th edition, ready to throw some shade at the not-so-stellar movies of the year. Chris Evans and Jennifer Lopez are in the running for Worst Actors, while Shazam 2 Feet and Ant-Man 3 Feet snagged 4 nominations each. It's that time of the year when we celebrate the not-so-great moments in cinema at the Golden Raspberry Awards. Let the honoring begin. Travel back to 1981 when the Razzies came into existence, and since then, the dishonorable nominations have undergone a transformation. Today, a select committee takes charge of determining the Razzie nominations before ballots are distributed among the membership. What's interesting is that anyone with a spare $40 or the willingness to invest $500 for a lifetime membership can become a voting member of the Razzies. Despite the influx of funds, it seems the Razzie organization is clinging to a bit of nostalgia. Their official website, though a hub for all things Razzies, appears to be stuck in a time capsule designed for Internet users from over a decade ago. It's a quirky blend of vintage charm in the digital age. After all, who needs a sleek website when you're in the business of celebrating the not-so-shiny moments of Hollywood? The esteemed awardee of a Razzie is in for a treat, a symbolic yellow raspberry model tastefully mounted on a plastic base, with an approximate market value of $4.89. Yes, you read that right. The winners of the Razzies, an event that revels in the less-than-stellar achievements of the film industry, traditionally get their moment in the spotlight a day before the grandeur of the Oscars unfolds. Circle March 10th on your calendars because that's when the glittering Oscars ceremony is set to grace the entertainment world. So, while Hollywood gears up for its glamorous celebration, the Razzies will be adding a dash of humor and irony to the mix with their quirky awards. After all, who would want to proudly display a golden raspberry as a testament to cinematic achievement? It's injecting a delightful sense of satire into the midst of award season festivity. Brace yourselves for a lineup of worst acting nominees that includes heavyweight Oscar winners like Jon Voight, Russell Crowe, and Dame Helen Mirren. But that's not all. The roster also features familiar Razzie recipients, including Sylvester Stallone, Megan Fox, and Jennifer Lopez. What's even more surprising is the spotlight on films that were initially touted as potential box office blockbusters, like Expend 4 Bless, and Shazam! Fury of the Gods. The organizers of the 2024 Razzies Awards had a field day, naming and shaming these movies, defying the expectations of many who anticipated major success. Adding another layer of intrigue, the Razzies didn't spare actors who have left indelible marks in numerous films. Jason Statham, Michael Douglas, Mel Gibson, Ana de Armas. All of them found themselves unexpectedly called out for their performances in the latest works they graced. It's a rollercoaster of surprises, and the Razzies are leaving no stone unturned in their quest to highlight the not-so-glamorous side of the film industry. Leading the pack with a whopping 7 nominations is none other than Expend 4 Bless, the fourth installment in the action-packed yet critically underwhelming The Expendables franchise. It seems like the explosive action on screen wasn't enough to escape the discerning eye of the Razzie organizers. Coming in hot at a tied second place, both with 5 nominations, are The Exorcist, Believer, marking the revival of the classic horror series, and the unconventional Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, offering a blood-soaked twist on our beloved honey-loving bear's adventures. Who knew Winnie the Pooh could get so dark? But that's not all. The superhero realm couldn't escape the Razzie radar either. 2 high-budget caped crusaders, DC's Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, are neck and neck with 4 nominations each. It's a cinematic clash of the not-so-greats as these films vie for the dubious honor of Razzie glory. Flashback to last year's Razzies, where Andrew Dominik's Blonde took center stage with a whopping 8 nominations and eventually clinched the dubious honor of Worst Picture. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing for the Razzie organizers, as they found themselves in hot water for a controversial nomination. In a surprising turn of events, the group faced backlash and had to issue an apology for nominating the then 11-year-old actor Ryan Kira Armstrong in the Worst Actress category for her role in the horror remake, Firestarter. The decision sparked sharp criticism, with none other than the original Firestarter star, Drew Barrymore, expressing that it makes my blood boil. It was a moment that had everyone talking and raised questions about the boundaries of humor and sensitivity in the realm of the Razzies. As the Razzies continue to evolve, it remains to be seen if this year will bring about any similar controversies or if it'll be a smoother ride through the land of cinematic dishonor. It's time for the moment we've all been waiting for, the full list of this year's Razzie nominations, shining a spotlight on the not-so-stellar achievements in cinema. Here we go. Worst Picture: The Exorcist, Believer, Expend4 Bless, Meg 2, The Trench, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Worst Actor: Russell Crowe, The Pope's Exorcist, Vin Diesel, Fast X, Chris Evans, Ghosted, Jason Statham, Meg 2, The Trench, Jon Voight, Mercy. Worst Actress: Ana de Armas, Ghosted, Megan Fox, Johnny and Clyde, Salma Hayek, Magic Mike's Last Dance, Jennifer Lopez, The Mother, Dame Helen Mirren, Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Worst Supporting Actress: Kim Cattrall, About My Father, Megan Fox, Expend4 Bless, Bai Ling, Johnny and Clyde, Lucy Liu, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Mary Stuart Masterson, Five Nights at Freddy's. Worst Supporting Actor: Michael Douglas, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Mel Gibson, Confidential Informant, Bill Murray, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Franco Nero, as The Pope, The Pope's Exorcist, Sylvester Stallone, Expend4 Ables. Worst Screen Couple: Any Two, Merciless Mercenaries, Expend4 Bless. Any two money-grubbing investors who donated to the $400 million for remake rights to The Exorcist. Ana de Armas and Chris Evans, who flunked screen chemistry, Ghosted. Salma Hayek and Channing Tatum, Magic Mike's Last Dance. Pooh and Piglet as bloodthirsty slasher killers in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Worst Prequel, Remake, Rip-Off or Sequel: Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, The Exorcist, Believer, Expend4 Bless, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Still Beating a Dead Horse, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Worst Director: Reese Frake Waterfield, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, David Gordon Green, The Exorcist, Believer, Peyton Reed, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Scott Waugh, Expend4 Bless, Ben Wheatley, Meg 2, The Trench. Worst Screenplay: The Exorcist, Believer, Expend4 Bless, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Can I Go Home Now? Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Let the anticipation and the eye-rolls begin. The Razzies are all set to shine a light on the not-so-shining moments of the silver screen. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay fabulous, stay strong, and keep riding those life roller coasters. Bye for now.